for becoming popular office-going guy became a woman. Friday came and Jason's stomach was churning all day. I hope I'm doing the right thing, he thought. What if people think I'm gay? I'm just dressing like a girl to go dancing. I don't even want to hold hands, I just want to dance. By the time Jason reached Betty's house, he was a nervous wreck. Jason rang the doorbell and Betty opened the door and pulled him inside. Hurry, come on, you have to take a shower and shave like you did last time. This is going to take some time, so hurry, Betty said excitedly. Betty's excitement seemed to calm Jason, so he went and showered and shaved, then exited the shower and dried himself. Lying on the counter was a pair of satin panties that seemed much more feminine than the last pair he wore. Betty, he called, aren't these panties awfully feminine? What happened to the last pair I wore? They're supposed to be sexy and they are really an undergarment called a gaff. When you put them on, pull yourself back and tuck your balls up into your body. When you do, you will look like a woman. How do you know that? Because that's what they said when I asked for instructions when I ordered it. Where did you find it? I went online and bought it from Glamour Boutique. What kind of place is that? A place that men can go to get help to dress. Now hurry up, we have work to do. Jason did as he was told, and when he did indeed look like a woman from the toes to his belly. Jason entered Betty's bedroom. You look great, now come over here so I can put on your bra. My bra? Of course, silly, all women wear bras so their breasts don't sag. I don't have any breasts. You do now, open that box on the bed. Jason opened the box and saw 2 breasts staring at him. He picked one up and felt it quiver in his hand. When it gasped and dropped it on the bed. What in the world are those things? Silicone breast forms. I want you to look and feel as much like a girl as possible, and having nice breasts is the fastest way. Don't complain too much, they cost a fortune. Now come over here and let me show you how to put your bra on. Jason let Betty put his bra on and insert the forms. He couldn't help notice the weight of the forms. These are kind of heavy, aren't they? They weigh the same as real breasts. Now you know what women go through for their whole life, because real breasts don't just come off. While I was out, I picked up a club outfit for you so you will be able to practice what you will be wearing. This is a camisole. It goes on under your blouse so that it doesn't cling to you. Besides that, a camisole is sexy and guys love looking at a pretty girl in one. I bought this skirt and blouse for you. The skirt comes to mid-thigh and the blouse is high enough that it won't show cleavage, but low enough that guys will try to see your breasts. Sometimes it is sexier not to see something than to actually see it. I also bought you a wig that is cut in a short style. It is cute and sassy, and the guys will love it. I'm going to make your face up now, and while I do, I want you to pay attention to what I do so you will be able to do it yourself with practice. Tonight I'm going to have to pluck a few strays from your eyebrows. When you were zine your brows were fine, but if you are going clubbing they will have to be shaped. Betty started to pluck Jason's brows, just a little bit, enough to make them feminine looking. She then applied his makeup, put on his wig, and had him face a mirror. What do you think? Jason looked and then he looked some more. He didn't see a boy looking back, but a cute girl, one he would have been proud to dance with. She wasn't going to be a model or a movie star, but she was cute. Wow, Betty, I look like a girl. You're supposed to look like one. I didn't think you wanted to look like a boy with a dress on. Now let's put the rest of your clothes on and see what we have. Jason put on the camisole, blouse, and skirt. Oh shit, I forgot. Here, put on these pantyhose and then I have a pair of heels for you to wear. Sit down and I will show you how to put the hose on, like this. Roll the legs down to the toe and then roll them up to your leg like this. See how they stretch? Perfect. Now the shoes. Jason slipped on the shoes, a pair of black pumps with 3-inch heels. Now stand up so I can inspect you. Jason stood and promptly fell on the bed. How am I supposed to stand in these? Stand slowly and try to balance, don't jump up like a guy. That's why women rise elegantly when they stand, because of the heels. Now try again. Jason tried again and he was able to stand by himself. Betty asked him to walk toward her. Jason tried, so help me God he did try, but what a disaster. Clump, clump, he went feet apart, sliding and lifting and clumping, all the while trying to balance himself on the tiny heels. Oh my God, Jason, you're a mess, this won't do. Sit down and watch me walk, see, small steps, one foot in front of the other, balance on the balls of your feet, use the heel to rest your calves, not to walk on or you will break an ankle, now stand and try it again. Jason stood and did as Betty told him to do. He took tiny steps, walked on the balls of his feet, rested with the heel and one foot in front of the other. Jason definitely wasn't going to get a modeling contract walking the way he was, but it was better than the first time he tried. That's much better, Jason. However, there are a couple of other things you are doing wrong. First, when you sit down, keep your legs together. You are showing the world your underwear when you sit, and when you get up your legs are to remain together. Remember, you are a woman now, not a guy, so if you stand like you just were, it will be like putting a sign on you that says man. I think we had better practice making you a lady for now, and then we will decide when to go dancing. Jason practiced all day and was pretty good by the time the day ended, but he still needed more practice, especially walking. Sometimes he would sway too much and other times he walked too much like a man. Jason, I'm going to video myself walking and I want you to take the tape home and watch what I do and then tape yourself and compare what you do to what I am doing. When you look like me when you walk, it will be time to go dancing. You can take your clothing home so you can practice looking like a girl, and while you're at it, practice doing your makeup. You had better change before you go home. I don't think your neighbors would understand a girl going into your apartment while you were away. Jason changed back into his boy clothes and felt a twinge of disappointment. He liked the way he felt when he was dressed as a woman. His boy clothes felt so, how could he describe it? Rough, plain, not sexy, dull. He almost wished he could wear his clubbing clothes home. Thanks, Betty, I'll practice and maybe I'll be able to go out next week. See you Monday. Jason did indeed practice, every day after work for hours, walking, sitting, standing up, and putting on makeup. By Friday he had accomplished his task and was walking and sitting like any other girl his age. His makeup skills needed more work, but they were passable. He couldn't wait to tell Betty. Betty, I'm ready to go to the clubs. Can we go this Saturday? Sure, let me hear you talk, like a girl. Jason talked but sounded like a boy with a high-pitched voice. Jason, tomorrow I will teach you how to talk like a girl, and then tomorrow night, look out world, here comes Tiffany. Jason and Betty both giggled when she said that, a feminine gesture that wasn't overlooked by Betty. The next day Jason was at Betty's once again for voice lessons. Jason, when you talk, use your hands more, you have to use a wider range of voice, almost like you are singing. Let's practice. We will have a conversation and I will help you. Jason and Betty talked and talked until Jason sounded just like the girl he was becoming. Jason, we have to get ready. You shower first because you take longer to get ready, and don't forget to shave. Nothing looks worse than a pretty girl with stubble. Jason showered and dressed but let Betty put on his makeup. This night she used more than she had before. When he was dressed and ready to go and looked in the mirror, he gasped. What's wrong? Asked Betty. I look hot. I look like I'm all legs in my face. God, I look hot. You're supposed to look hot. Remember, you're on a quest. You're a woman now and you are looking for a man to seduce. When a man sees you, half of your work is over when you look as good as you do now. I don't want to seduce a man, all I want to do is dance. They don't know that, only you do, so don't say anything and live like a girl for a few hours and enjoy yourself. The best part of all this is that you will have free drinks all night long. Here, take this purse and put your ID in it with some makeup and let's go. What happens if they look at my ID and notice I'm a man? They won't, believe me, you're too cute.